Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames collective reading. Hello everybody, happy Friday. We're going to get the lowdown and the down low on the energy between Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine collectively as one. That's what the Twin Flame Collective reading is every Friday. And then, of course, Saturday, we go specifically into Divine Masculine, and Sunday, specifically into Divine Feminine. And, of course, the collective reading, very, very good. Very good info. Why? Why collective? Why do I do it this way? Well, it's because you are your twin flame. You are them. You are your twin flame. The question is, what is you? What are you? What is the self? Let's talk about that today. What is the self? And this is how I coach my twin flame students. This is how I got here, the world's leading twin flame coach, 5,000 students. How did I get here? Well, it's pretty simple. Your twin flame is your soul in another body, right? The soul incarnates, reincarnates, deincarnates, right? This kind of thing. Past lives, right? So, whoops, this goes here. Thank you. So, what's going on here is you just have two right now, two incarnations of the soul. Now, who and what are you beyond the body? What are you underneath the skin? What is self? What is that? Well, for almost all persons on planet Earth, for almost all humans, they believe they are a personality, which is the mind, ego, right? It is a collection of retained thought and emotional patterns. Remember, physical body, mental body, soul, right? So the mental body, the mind, thoughts, emotions, you basically, when you're born, a baby, there's no personality, right? There's no story. But most people, by the time they're an adult, by the time they are a 10-year-old, their selfhood, if you will, their selfhood is defined as a story, right? So without your history, who are you? Because think about it. And this is what everybody does. And that's not necessarily bad. That's just what humans do, right? That's what we always do. And it creates a lot of problems, ironically. But, you know, I am a teacher, a lawyer, a doctor, a priest, a cook at a restaurant. I'm a mom. I'm a brother. I'm a truck driver, a bus driver. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a twin flame. I'm a whatever, right? People have this sense of identity, and it's based on a history. It's based on a story, and it's memories. I like these kinds of things, right? I'm the kind of person that likes dun 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 things. I have these political beliefs. This is who I am. That is what me is, right? This is who I am. That's what me is, and it's a story. And you got to start from the beginning, and you tell the story, and you go all the way through a certain amount of time, and you end up at the current moment, right? So duality, past, future, past, present, whatever, right? And that's the mind. That's how the mind works. No problem there. And that's what people believe the self is. They believe they are that. This collection of thoughts and forms and memories and this kind of thing. That's what they believe they are. Beyond the body, that's the self. That's what everybody does, the ego personality. Now, what I'm telling you is you are not that. And you are not even that which is sitting there asking, well, then what am I? Who am I? What is the self? You are the observer of that thought pattern. Notice that you were just asking yourself, who am I? Notice that you were just noticing that that thought was going on. As I said, you are not that which is asking that question. And you said, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I was asking that question. Right. Didn't you notice that? Yes, you sure did notice that. You are the noticer. What is consciousness? What is the observer of the mental body? What is that? It's the soul, guys. That's your twin flame. That's what you is. What is self? What is that? Who am I? What is that? Well, what that is you, consciousness, right? That's the self. You are consciousness. When you do the thing that we humans call die, the body goes away, the mind goes away. What's left? Consciousness. The true self. The true self. That's what you really are, guys. That's what you really are. You are consciousness. You are not ego personality. You're not the mental body. You're not the questioner. You're not the doubter, right? You're not the seeker. You are formless, eternal essence. That's what you are, right? You are that. That's your twin flame. That's your soul, right? So, this is a journey of self, the twin flame journey. It's not a journey of the mind. It's not a journey of healing. It's not a journey of fixing past life karma or any of that kind of stuff. And I'm not even saying that stuff is necessarily bad. That's just not what this journey is. That's just not what this really is. This is a journey of deep self-realization. It is a remembrance. And I don't mean realization in the context of like concept, like, oh, I realize now, I understand, I get it. Mentally, I realize, oh, all these mistakes I was making, blah, 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 right? That's not it. It's a remembering of who you already are. What is the self? That's the soul. You want to get your twin flame back? That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. So, guys, I got some good news at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. So, again, basking in your own eternal glory, basically, who you really are, what you really are. You are consciousness. You are not ego. You are being. That's what you are. The world, for your connecting energy with your so-called divine masculine, your other self, as I call it, they are you in another body. You are the consciousness. And that's how I started out today's reading. King of Cups in reverse in the subconscious for divine masculine. So feeling a little bit sold down the road, divine masculine, leaving the situation behind that they are currently in, making preparations for the changes. That certainly has been the dialogue lately for divine masculine, and it's starting to work. It's starting to amalgamate. Divine masculine actually stepping into their game, actually accepting themselves as the leader of their own life. And of course, your so-called divine masculine could be a woman, right? My so-called divine masculine is a woman, and she's very feminine, right? And I am what you call divine feminine, and I'm not feminine. So, is it really based on biological sex? No, it is duality, like yin yang. That's what the gender labels are trying to point you at. But I digress. Your so-called divine masculine, they are finally stepping into their power, owning who they are as a person, as a radiant being of light. Now, they don't consciously recognize that the way that you do, right? You are the conscious one, they are the kind of unconscious one. Yin, yang, right? There is that duality aspect at the level of the mind, body, mind, soul. The mind is duality, right? Again, this is an ancient Zen spiritual teaching, not a twin flame teaching. If you want to get your twin flame back, you just have to do ancient Zen spiritualism, traditional Zen spiritualism. That's all this is, guys. No healing, no clearing karma, no fixing your inner child, no balancing your inner feminine and masculine. That's all mental stuff. And for those of you that watched the intro, that was the teaching today. What is the self? You want to get your twin flame back? You have to transcend the ego and remember that you are already this consciousness. That's the self. That's why you're having this effect on divine masculine. That's why they are stepping into their game, stepping into their power, right? King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. That's a pretty good combination to get. They're tired of getting sold down the road. That's why the King of Cups comes out in the subconscious. Okay, so the self is what you already are. It's not something that you acquire. It's something that you already are. And everybody, at least on the internet, the one thing that everybody gets right is that your twin flame is your soul, right? Like I said during the intro, the soul incarnates, deincarnates, reincarnates. We all kind of get that. The soul does that. Past lives, etc., right? So you just have two incarnations of your soul right now, okay? And I know that you're aligning with that energetically divine feminine. That's why this King of Wands is coming out in your subconscious, recent past. This is all adding up. This is all making sense to you. I know that. I know that because, again, it's that deeper sense that there's something else going on. There's something else that you're supposed to be up to that isn't necessarily your twin flame. Did you ever get the nagging suspicion or the sense that there's something else that you're up to here on this journey other than the physical person? Yes. And the ego is going, well, I can't quite put my finger on it. Remember, I talked about this a lot last weekend. That sense is what you are. That is the self. It is consciousness. It is sense itself. Okay, and I know that this is all adding up for you. Okay, Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is making sense on a very deep level, and it's a knowing. And these changes are happening so quickly that the ego doesn't even know what to do about it. More questions that the ego has, but you remain the observer of the questioner, right? That's the self. That's your twin flame. That's the soul. It's that deeper essence. I'm not really giving you a teaching, technically. In ancient Zen spiritualism, what they really call them are pointings. I'm pointing you at something. And the reason I have to point you at it is because I can't really describe it. Why? Because a description is mental, it's conceptual, it's thought. That's the mind. You are not the mind. You are not the ego. You are not the personality. Who am I beneath the surface? What is that when I do the thing that we call die? Well, it's not mental, it's not emotional, and I'm not saying those things are bad. That's just not what this is. It's that essence. It's that formless eternal consciousness. That's your soul, guys. That's your twin flame. That's where we're going here. That's what the self is. That's why you met this person. And by the way, that's why their whole entire karmic situation is falling apart, and they're going to be headed your direction probably within the next week or two, divine masculine. Okay, so get ready. And I know that you're going to be ready because you are them. You are your twin flame. The narrative, the story about what happened with them, that is not you. That's the ego personality. And I mean, look at this, the devil and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Right. That whole karmic situation is just going to fall away for divine masculine, so-called divine masculine. It's just going to fall away. They're stepping into their power. They're not going to get sold down the road anymore. They're coming back. They will be returning into your 3D physical life situation. Why? Because you are shifting energetically into the true self. Remember, your twin flame is that. That is where you guys are uniform. The monkey mind, the story, right? That identity entity, as I call it, that is not who you are. But humans believe that is who they are. Guys, I am the world's leading twin flame coach. This is the kind of conversation that I have with my students. Why? Because it's the true spiritual journey. There is no twin flame journey, technically. Okay? You met your soul in another body. They are the same exact essence, consciousness, vibration as you. And you're being called on to let go of that story, that narrative, that anger or disappointment or sadness or whatever that is. And I'm not saying those things are bad. That's just not what I'm pointing you at. I'm pointing you at that deeper essence, that deeper consciousness that you are. That's your twin flame, you guys. You see, that's what this journey is, right? So there's a reason I've coached about 5,000 students. I've caused more unions than anybody else on earth. There's a reason I'm the leader in this niche. I'm not better than anybody else, guys. I'm not. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but my core message is different. So I'm simply inviting you to try it out for yourself. Try it out, guys. I have an identifiable core teaching that is different. Go check out my free coaching videos all over my YouTube channel, right? You can go find the greatest hits, if you will, if you want to have a look at them. I assembled all of my greatest hits, if you will, free coaching videos onto a playlist. Just find the playlists menu on this YouTube channel and look for the playlist called How to Get Your Twin Flame. And check out those videos, guys. So, Divine Feminine, the need for control, the controller, right? The Emperor next to the Ace of Swords. And notice the Emperor in reverse, right? I don't need to control this. That's ego. That's mind. I don't need to judge what happened. That's the storyteller. That's the narrative. That's the ego mind. You transcend that. That's why it's Ace of Swords. You see so clearly like you never have before. That is what that nagging sense is that you have about this journey. There's no such thing as the twin flame journey, guys. This is your spiritual awakening, and you just need to treat it that way. And if you do, that's when your twin flame comes back. Why? Because they are your spirit. They are your soul. That's all you need to do, guys. No healing, no clearing karma, no, none of that stuff. This is ancient Zen spiritualism. This is authentic Zen spiritualism. That's all this is, guys. That's all there is. And your twin flame, they just come back automatically because they are that essence. That's where you guys are one. That's why it's 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And then look at this, the world for your connecting energies. And guys, I got one better. Go sign up for my paid coaching. It's not expensive. I don't charge thousands of dollars, and I never will. And right now, you can save $50 if you pay in full. I am offering that special right now. All you got to do, go to my website, go to the Twin Flame Coaching, and click on Pay in Full Package, and you automatically receive the discount, $50 off when you pay in full. I do have payment plans for those of you that still cannot afford my already low prices, $300-400, and you get a whole bunch of shit, by the way. Oh my God, I hook it up so fat, guys. So fat, right? 8.5 hours of instructional videos. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking and shift energetically into your soul, which is your twin flame, right? This is not a journey of the mind. This is not a journey of thinking, of figuring out, of healing, of understanding. I'm not saying healing is bad, but that's just not what this is. Healing is something you do after the awakening. Trust me. And it'll help you to manifest better too. I can help you with manifesting also. I just launched a video course about that. So after you're done watching the Introduction to the Journey Twin Flame coaching videos, again, I leave no stone unturned. It's so comprehensive, guys. 8.5 hours. And I will tell you exactly how to shift into your soul energetically. And it's not thought. It's not something that you figure out. It's consciousness. It's something else that you're up to. When you're done, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame spiritual coaching calls, up to 4 calls a week, guys. That's like 8 hours of additional live coaching every single week, and it comes included with your original purchase, silver, gold, platinum. Get the gold package, guys. You get 2 months of the group coaching calls, and you save another $38 if you do it that way on the group coaching calls. So check them out, guys. And those calls are golden. I got 2 coaches assisting me. Each of them have years of experience. We've been at this for a long time, guys. We've coached thousands of students, and they're so good. Sometimes they even host the calls without me there. I'm almost always on the calls, but sometimes, guys, that's how good they are, right? My students, it's just breakthroughs every day, guys. Breakthroughs every day. It's an amazing, amazing place, guys. And then there's the private, closed, secret Facebook group, not my public New World All-Star group, but the private, closed, secret Facebook group for paying students. There's about 400 people in there right now. You get in there, nobody can see what you're doing in there or who is even in there. Your friends, family, they have no idea what you're up to. It's not even called Twin Flames. It's called the True Spiritual Journey, because that's what this is. That's all you have to do is the true spiritual journey to get your twin flame to come back, to get your spirit to come back to you, your soul, your twin flame, your other incarnation, your other self, as I call it, right? So check it out, guys. Lots and lots and lots of stuff for a little bit of money. And again, those payment plans, they are golden, guys. I'll take the total package price and break it down into 6 easy-to-digest payments of $60 or $70, and you get instant access to the videos, the group calls, all of it with your first payment, guys. It's so affordable. Sign up today, my friends. All right, guys, what's it gonna be? Oh, shit. That took about a hot second. Whoa. Whoa, dude. That was a bitey one. I could feel it like biting on my finger like that. Guys, I mean, need I say more? Need I say more? Freedom. What else could it possibly be? Why, right? Like, why is Divine Masculine going to have the facility to come back to you? Why are they returning? Why is that happening? Because they're leaving this behind, this heartbreak. That's why this 3 of Swords comes out in their subconscious, guys. They are free. They are free from that old baggage, from that old drama. Why? Because you are, guys. I mean, look at this. They're going to be coming back, and they're ready to start something new, guys. Something that's really going to work this time. The Empress, the Knight of Cups, they're coming back, guys. They are returning to your life, and they're here to stay this time. And they are experiencing a sense of freedom that they never have before. Why? Because you are. You are that freedom. You are the soul. You are ancient divine feminine. That is the truth of who you are. That's this Queen of Swords energy. You guys, you are eternal life. You are consciousness. Freedom is innate in what you really are. 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be noticing those changes quickly. Big, big changes. But very organized. I don't know if that's, I mean, it's like the Knight of Swords knows exactly what he or she is doing, right? It's not a mystery why this is going to work, you guys. You are your twin flame. You are them. You just have to go into that energetically. You just align with that. You are the soul. You are being. That's all there is, guys. That's all you have to do is the true spiritual journey. And your twin flame, they're just going to want to be around you all the time. And that's exactly where we're headed, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe so that you get notifications whenever I post one of my YouTube videos. I'll be back tomorrow for Divine Masculine, Sunday for Divine Feminine. Bye!